Winning! Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on, are you a beacon for negativity? Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. Are you a beacon for negativity? Ooh, I almost had to turn around 360 on this one, family. Because so many people are literally a beacon for negativity. And I can speak on this because I was once the brightest beacon for negativity there was. And I thought I was doing good like a lot of you do. One thing about beacons of negativity that's unbeknownst to beacons of negativity is they don't even know they're doing it. They don't even know they're doing it. You know, negativity, just like light and goodness, is a force. And one thing about negativity, it feeds off of other negativity. And it procreates. Sometimes something bad will happen in you, and the negativity or the detritus in you can't wait to spread it. It's like a spiritual STD. You want to call somebody and tell them negativity, and you just want to dump your dumpster juice on them. And when you get done, you feel like, man, I told them that negative stuff. Yeah, I can't believe that happened. I just had to share it. But I'm here to tell you, family, all you're going to do is allow them to just sit in that reservoir of uncertainty in their unconscious mind. It's not going to do them any good for that day. So if you're doing that, you need to stop doing that. If something bad happens to you, keep it in. You don't have to tell the world or tell your friends or tell the people you love. What sense does it make to spew negativity? There's so many other beautiful things that you can talk about, share, and spew. But you're going to choose to spew and share something low vibratory like negativity? You got to stop doing that, family. You have to stop doing that. You know, I had a cousin. I still have a cousin. And every time they called me, it was always, they were cursing, always talking negative. Someone was always mad at them. The world was against them. And I told them, hey, stop calling me talking like this. I love you, but I don't like all that cursing and all that negative stuff you talk about. They didn't listen. But since I loved them so much, I was dealing with it. This was years ago. And then one day something happened and they just said they wasn't talking to me no more. So one thing about, if you're accepting light in your life and you're like the ambassador of the light of your family, people who have negativity are going to find a way not to deal with you no more. But if you're receptive to the negativity and you just got to have it in your life, it's going to be like birthday cake to both of you guys. We all have people in our family that love negativity. They love watching the news. They love watching CNN, wanting to know what's going on in the world. And to be honest with you, you really don't know what's going on in the world unless you see it for yourself. We don't really know what's going on beyond the scope of our vision. We really don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you hear. You can believe what you feel, though. If you're in tune with yourself, you can definitely believe in what you feel. And your feelings can reconstruct your reality. But if you're always watching negativity, feeding on negative things, your reality is going to be like a beacon of all the stuff that you take in. It's going to be a reflection of all the stuff that you take in. I said beacon because whatever you take in, you give out. You know what I'm saying? And if you're taking in a bunch of negativity, the energy of negativity is going to find you and see you. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about this because I was like that once. Until I came to the understanding that when you're living as a human, you're either attracting particles of light or particles of darkness. I'm going to say this again. When you're living, you're breathing in the air, you're either taking in particles of light or particles of darkness. The same way you take them in, you're attracting them as well by way of your thoughts, what you speak, and your actions, family. So if you're aware of that, you know if I'm always thinking negative, I'm attracting different negativity particles of darkness, you're going to stop doing that if you choose to be with that light, if you want to win. You know what I'm saying, family? Again, the difference between light and darkness is just different ends of the spectrum. The same way we have light in the day and at night, that's still a different form of the Creator's light. So I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying, which one would you rather rock with? Some people are darkies. Some people are darkies. They love the night. They love the darkness. They feel good when they do wrong or when they get over on people. They feel good. But if you're with that light, if you like me, if you've ever done someone wrong, that sits with you. And it sits with you for years. It sits with you because you know you did wrong. Most humans have an innate ability to know when something's good or something's bad, or when they know they've done good and when they know they've done bad. You want to eliminate the amount of darkness you put out in the world, because once you do transition, whatever is in you is going to magnify. It's going to be heightened. And a lot of people think that, oh, they're going to hell or they're going to heaven. Whatever in you dictates where you go. Because if you've done a lot of good, a lot of light, a lot of greatness in your life, all that energy within you, all that good feeling, all that impetus is going to maximize and is going to take you somewhere where people who embrace light go. But if you've done a lot of dark deeds, you're negative Nancy, you're always embracing poverty consciousness, you love stealing, killing, doing drugs and things like that, you're going to go where people like that normally go. You know what I'm saying, family? It's just as simple as that. I really want you guys to think about that. You know, one thing about me is all these videos are nothing more than me sharing with you what I've done to help me grow. You know what I'm saying? I don't need anything from you guys. What I'm doing is as almost like, you know, a lot of people do offerings. A lot of people give money. I do that too. But when I give from my heart, I think it weighs more. It's more impactful. If I give money to someone, that one person will feel that effect. But when I make a video, it's going to create a ripple through time indefinitely. And people who are on their spiritual journey, or if they just want to hear me, they like the way I sound, they may get some little bitty nuggets of spirituality that may help them. And I like that a little more. Again, I love money. Winning. I love money. But it's much more rewarding when people send me an email and tell me, hey man, that was a great video. I appreciate that, good brother. People I don't even really know like that reaching out to me, telling me, man, they sending me love back. That's the reciprocity, or that's that serendipitous love that I love by doing these videos, because I give light and love you guys, and it always comes back to me. You know what I'm saying? All is mind and mind is all. If I'm always thinking good, I'm always trying to do good. Not trying, if I'm always doing good, I'm going to create particles of light that's going to be attracted to me. Or if I'm always thinking negative, not doing any good, I'm going to get that back in return, because the universe always corresponds to how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Be more mindful of how you feel. If you're not feeling good doing something, that's just something within you saying, you don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing this, family. I want you to be mindful of how you feel. And don't ever feel bad for how you feel. Because everybody feels different. And if you feel a certain way and you're in tune with yourself, listen to yourself. Because that stress ain't no joke, family. That stress ain't no joke. You know, one thing about humans is most humans would rather have a nice car, nice life, money to spend eating delicious food than to grow spiritually. Most people will. And there's a reason why a lot of people who are like hard up for money or having financial problems or broke grow spiritually, because they don't have a choice. That's all they have to hold on to. There's a reason why there's a lot of spiritual people in the beginning living check to check. You know, me personally, I think that when I was living check to check in my early stages of my life, I set that up so I could grow spiritually. You know, I noticed that when I was in college, I just kept having a hard time over and over, just couldn't get right. I kept trying to knock my knuckles up against that wall, and I just couldn't get right. Because I think that for myself, if I would have made a lot of money early on in my life, I would have had more opportunity to destroy myself. And a lot of people have that problem. Just look on the TV, not look on the TV, but you know, a lot of celebrities, they're young, and before they really master money, they have a lot of money, and they're around all these negative people. Even though they're smiling in their face, wishing them well, telling them they love you, their energy is negative. And if you're around a bunch of negativity like that, hurting consciousness kicks in. You're going to do just what everyone else is doing. Next thing you know, you're doing drugs, or you're partying out late. You're messing with a bunch of scallywags, you name it. But you notice some of the entertainers who you don't hear about, who aren't on the scene, they have a life of longevity, and more than likely they're doing well. So it's always good to disassociate yourself from negative people. You know what I'm saying? Me, I do a cleanse. I don't just clean the home. I clean myself. I clean my spirit, my aura, my everything, my clothing. You know, I'll have to give you some tips on what I've done to clean up negativity out of my life so I would no longer be a beacon for negativity. You know, every now and then, if I have some clothes for like a year, and they be nice. If they some nice clothes, I'm gonna keep them. But if they alright, I'll just throw it away and get some new energy in my home. You know what I'm saying? Same with t-shirts and underwear. You know, if I sweat in them a lot, hey man, get some new ones. You deserve something new and fresh and crisp. That's a great way to get some new energy in your home. If you have someone that, I don't have company. My mama's been over here like once or twice, and I've been over here for some years. But I like to meet people out. I don't like to be in people's home either. I just like to meet people out, but I don't have a lot of company because I don't know what's going on in people's consciousness. I like to keep the feng shui in my house clean, you know what I'm saying? But if you got somebody negative coming over talking all that trash in your home, when they get up and leave, make sure you salt down wherever they've been. Make sure you salt down wherever they've been. Not no lottery salt either. Some of that good spiritual salt. You know what I'm talking about. Put that salt down, let it sit for about 15, 20 minutes. Burn some sage. You know, light up some Palo Santo. Burn my Anabacoa music. And just open the windows and give thanks that they're gone. After about 30 minutes, that salt's going to suck up all that negative energy that they left over, all that negative detritus that they spewed in that couch, and that chair, and that ground, and vacuum that thing up. And take it out. Don't just throw it in the trash bag and wait for trash day. Get that up out your house. You know what I'm saying, family? You got to start doing that. If you want wealth consciousness, you got to start thinking like a wealthy person. The same way if you want light in your life, you do away with negativity. If you want wealth consciousness, you got to do away with poverty consciousness. There's always duality in everything you're doing, family. It's up for you to choose, though. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you got some jewels on how to dissolve negativity out of your life and to be aware if you're a beacon of darkness or not. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of people need to understand that you are what you attract and you attract what you are. You can't say anything out that's not already within you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're always one person speaking love and light, speaking light into people, making people laugh, baby smile around you, don't matter how much money you got, family, that's a human thing. Your light is your real currency in the spiritual world. Your light is your real currency in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was embracing negativity and darkness, I would go to sleep and I was having nightmares because my aura wasn't bright enough to dispel negativity. Now I'll be having dreams of grandeur. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having some whimsical dreams, family, now. Because I know my dreams is a continuation of my waking state, and my waking state is a continuation of your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Stop fighting for your limitations, because like I said, if you fight for your limitations, you're going to always get to keep them, family. I ask people all the time, change your vernacular. Start speaking with astute lexicons. Stop using all that barnyard vernacular or curse words. Stop doing that. Give it a shot. See if you can do it. If you can't do it, I'm not saying you're losing. I'm not saying that at all. But if you can't do it, you haven't mastered yourself yet. If you can do it, you're winning. And watch your life change. If you're not doing as good as you want to be doing in life and you're still cursing excessively, you're listening to a lot of cursing, you're watching a lot of negative movies, give it up for 6 months. Go on a negativity fast. You may be looking good, got six packs, pecs on point, guns and all that. But see if you can go on a negativity fast for 6 months. It's easy and it gets easier. That first week gonna be a little challenging. You're gonna get tested. You're gonna be dropping you're gonna be preventing yourself from dropping F-bombs and B-bombs all over the place. But the more you don't do it, the more likely you won't do it. I never thought I'd be able to stop cursing. All my new friends who know me now never heard me curse. All my old friends that I've known for 20 years can't believe I don't curse no more. But they see a change in me. And that's one reason why people who've known me for longer than 20 years don't rock with me no more. I was already weird, but I'm weird as heck to them now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. That's winning. Everyone can't come along with you, and everyone's not going to evolve at the same time. Sometimes people are in your life, again, just to show you how far you've come. Just to show you how far you've come. But you can't allow your desire to see good in people be your undoing, family. You can't do that. I was doing that for so long. I was like, you know what? They're a little crazy. They do a lot of negativity, but they're a good guy inside. That was me. I was always trying to see the light in people, and I was getting burnt. It was becoming my undoing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be one of those people that are okay with just being alone. I've never known anyone to really, really grow spiritually with a whole group of people like that. Not me. I've never seen it. It may be some groups out there where they're all winning, but you got to put in the work. You got to do the work, family. There's no shortcuts on a spiritual path. I don't care what anyone tells you. You can't buy your way to greatness. You can buy all these tools, and I'll spend thousands on them. But I'm here to tell you, the work that I've done for free trumps all the tools that I've bought. I'm going to be real with you. If you can't do the free stuff, don't go out and pay for anything. Okay, family? So hopefully you got some jewels. It's your boy Chris Enlightened. You want to support me, go out to Amazon, pick up any one of my 8 books. Poverty Consciousness, the Enlightened Thoth, Wealth Consciousness, Dissolving Your Limitations, Consciousness Equals Choice, Seeds of Time Volume 1, Seeds of Time Volume 2, and my latest book, Divination. It's a banger. It's a banger, family. It's like the Divination Dictionary. I should have called it the Divination Dictionary because it's just that heavy, thick, 300 pages. So if you want to support your boy, you want to learn some new spiritual tools to practice and try to see if it works for you, pick up that book. I lay it out step by step what to do, and you can't lose. But on that note, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. You already know what I'm doing. I'm out here winning.